It's been more than 3 months since the Easter Sunday terror attacks in Sri Lanka. 258 people lost their lives. Many others were injured. It was the bloodiest since the civil war against Tamil separatist fighters ended in 2009. But even today, Sri Lanka has no clarity on who or what was behind it. ISIS claimed responsibility for the serial suicide bombings on churches and hotels, but now the Terror and Criminal Probe Departments of Sri Lanka have told their parliament that there is no direct ISIS link to these attacks. The head of the Terror Probe Department said that there is no proof of ISIS involvement. He admitted that while the attackers followed ISIS ideology, the investigations have not shown any other link. But the police has confirmed something we've known all along. 2 local Islamist groups, the National Tawheed Jamaat, the NTJ, and the Jamaat-e Millatu Ibrahim carried out these bombings. 2 days after the attacks, the NTJ had persuaded the ISIS to claim it. That's when the NTJ leader, Zehran Hashim's video pledging allegiance to ISIS chief Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was released. And days later, the police raided the location where the NTJ recorded this video. And that's when they recovered the ISIS flag that they used as a backdrop. The NTJ had also used the same type of explosives that the ISIS used in these attacks. Another major discovery of the investigation is that of a massive stack of explosives. 105 kilos of these explosives were recovered from an NTJ hideout. Now that could have caused even more damage and destruction. President Maithripala Sirisena believes the attacks were the work of international drug dealers who were against his anti-narcotics drive inspired by Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte. Sirisena has taken exception to the parliamentary investigation. He has accused it of publicly humiliating the national intelligence apparatus. Sri Lankan military says many NTJ operatives travelled to India before the attacks and that they may have received some foreign expertise. While Sri Lanka was tipped off about an impending attack by Indian authorities based on information India got from an Islamist extremist in its custody. 2 big heads have rolled over alleged negligence to prevent these attacks. Sri Lanka's police chief and the top defence ministry bureaucrat Hemasiri Fernando. They are currently facing criminal charges. If there's one thing that the investigations make clear, it is this. The attacks could have been averted if only there had been better coordination among the security agencies, but the government itself has been in the middle of a never-ending political crisis, and so chaos and confusion continues.